he's trying to distract us. Are you gonna name your son after your father or not?
Me?
No, I'm telling you, he's trying to distract us.
Oh.
I would get.
Wait,
What
what about Raph?
I'll get to Raph later.
Oh, Raph.
He laughed. When you asked him, he laughed.
He doesn't love his dad.
Does it mean
Yes.
what?
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right.
So,
The last play.
I like that.
Yeah.
Sound like
That was
Spider-Man.
first
I don't know
episode.
why that sounds like Spider-Man
That's
and
first
Mario.
episode.
All right, John, let's go. Let me see your intro. Go.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of The Last Play. You got my boy Felipe, Hago,
How was I supposed to say something?
Ralph,
No, but that was disgusting
Oscar,
what you did.
and me, John.
And me.
You know, it's a big weekend coming up.
You take the
Actually, next week
That's-
also
Coming up or past?
Next
by?
week.
coming up.
I don't know
Yeah.
what today's date is.
Oh,
I
well,
think the
Sunday,
Champions
yeah.
League.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Sunday's gonna be good. I'm still saying Man United, Arsenal.
Yeah, Man United
Draw?
versus Arsenal.
Nah, I say Arsenal wins. I feel like Arsenal's gonna bring the boat down. With
I don't
United.
know because Lisandro
2-0.
Martinez and Varane they've been pretty solid, but
I-
and if Ten Hag is smart, he'll start Casemiro.
No, I feel like Tan is gonna keep playing the same formation
Until-
on it still until he
it
loses.
fails.
Right now, he's
Well,
trying
see,
to
that's-
buy time.
I don't
'Cause
know, man.
But
I
this
really-
formation and these players are bringing at least the result. It's not the result.
He's getting the result, but barely.
I know.
That's what I'm saying. That's
fair.
what
And also, like, he didn't play a Leicester City team at its best.
Mhm.
Because I feel like if Leicester City would have been at their best, it wouldn't have been so like.
What do
Yeah,
you mean
but
the best? The 2016,
Even if
17?
This Manchester United was the team before, they would still lost even with this terrible Leicester team.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Like, at the beginning of the season, that United versus the Leicester they just played, I feel like it would either been a draw or Leicester
Yeah,
City.
Bro, it's only been four matches. What are you talking about? The
Exactly.
beginning of the
But-
season and now.
From what I
Oh,
saw
I
in the
mean,
highlights, it's
actually a
it
lot
looked
of
like
change.
Casemiro was struggling a bit.
Casemiro?
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm like in that one.
It's a whole
thing.
different system playing
Yeah,
Madrid
yeah,
and
it's a whole,
playing.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he just got
And
there.
maybe
so.
that's the
playing-
reason Ten Hag isn't starting him. But even then, I don't know. I feel like he could just kind of like
Okay,
risk it and like put Casemiro in and be like, all right, use your experience, use your, however it is that he plays his position. Be like, do
I
what you
mean,
can.
after being in Madrid for almost 10 years and then changing the team and
Yeah.
like,
okay, but
you can't-
McTominay
that's what I'm saying. You
is
can't.
starting.
I mean, but he can't go in right away and like, because in Madrid, all he had to do was get the ball, pass it to Modric and cross, and he had to worry about anything else after that.
That
Yeah.
is true.
Okay, what
Modric
does
and Kroos would even
what does
leave him
McTominay
to
do?
defend on his own.
That's what I'm trying to say. If he starts him right away, who's good? Like, he's gonna have to figure out if he could pass it to Eriksen and be comfortable, or he has to push up
And
a
that's
bit.
if it's Eriksen, he could get Fred.
Yeah, that's
Well,
what I'm
Fred,
saying.
he just wants to do him. That's not the point. I'm asking
But
like,
supposedly
what
Fred
is-
and Casemiro are a very good duo when they're both playing. So I don't know.
That's 'cause they
I
have-
have yet to see that duo.
that's because
Wait, who?
I
Fred
think
and Casemiro.
Brazil
yeah,
play
yeah.
different though. Brazil have this thing
That's
where it's
another
like,
thing. That's when
Because
they
Brazil
play
just
together,
has fun when they play.
so Casemiro just having a great time. He doesn't really have to do much.
And also they just got Anthony, so that should be interesting.
There's a lot of hype for Anthony. I'm
Yeah,
like,
100
He's
mil.
a what? He's a what? Right wing or
100,
left wing?
100 mil is.
He's
He-
a right wing,
yeah.
right?
No, he's the right.
He's a right. So against Arsenal, he'd be playing Tierney.
Tierney's kind of overrated
Tierney's a
too.
left back.
Yeah.
I'm
So
just
he'd be
saying.
going up
Checo's
against.
injured.
Yeah,
he'd
but
be against,
he's gonna have like if you've seen Arsenal games, they all like defend together and attack together.
But see, this is why I need Christian here because I'm gonna like attack Arsenal. I'm not attacking Arsenal, but I'm just saying this is what I'm saying. Arsenal needed a player like Jesus because from what I said from Lacazette and from Aubameyang, yeah, they were good strikers, but they never pressed or pressured or chased the ball as much as Jesus does. Like he doesn't give up even if the ball is like at the keeper and he's still at the halfway line. He'll
Jesus
chase
is
the ball.
still
down.
young, that's why too.
How old is he?
That he's desperate. Every time he plays, he seems like
I feel like
to
he's
score.
right now. He's trying to get that. Also, he's playing good because he wants that spot for Brazil.
Yeah.
That too.
You know.
It's
Yeah,
like-
but he
I mean,
obviously
who else-
wanted over Richarlison.
But who else
Richarlison's
is there?
terrible.
Yeah, like Richarlison isn't that great. Again, he's like a sub striker, and then Firmino, he's not a striker.
Okay, well, let's get back to the Anthony. I think Anthony, if they signed him for,
Overrated.
Yeah.
He's way. I
If
mean,
they-
not overrated.
okay, listen.
But the
it's-
price is
'cause
way
they
too
have-
Yeah,
high.
if we said they paid $45 million for him,
That would have been.
That would have been
How
fine.
much
Yeah.
they paid? 70, right? Or something?
No,
100.
100.
100 million.
I mean, that's
Because on
That
transfer
shows-
market
that shows
and transfer
that price
market,
tag.
that
Because
seems
then
like
they were
the
desperate
average.
and
you know?
they didn't need to sell
it's
him.
even then. I feel like United were desperate to get him right away because Ajax said no, and they're like, okay, let's just drop 100 and they'll take it.
Plus, Frankie de Jong said no.
And
It's
Yeah, but I
crazy.
feel
I don't
like
know
once they
what
got
Frankie's doing to
Casemiro, they
Barca.
gave up on
Huh?
Frankie de Jong.
Huh?
No, I'm saying because he said Frankie said no. But I'm
Yeah.
saying once they got Casemiro, I feel like they forgot about Frankie. Like they didn't
No,
want
it's because they want to play. Frankie and Casemiro do two different jobs. And
Yeah.
Ten Hall, Frankie fits in Ten Hall. Basically fits into his system.
But that's because
Yeah, that's
Casemiro-
because
that's
he
because
came.
he was an
brought in
Ajax player.
Yeah, that's what we know he fits in the system. Casemiro
I feel
is
like that's
they
what he's
don't do
doing.
the
He's
same job.
signing Ajax players. That's all he's doing because he got
Seems like it.
that's what it's because
But
he
they
got
do-
Martinez. He just got Anthony. He was going for Frankie. You know, I feel like he's targeting people he knows that know his system.
Yeah, I understand that, but to
That's-
pay 100 mil for
That's-
Anthony,
Yeah, for Anthony, no, that's
crazy,
too much.
man.
That's
because
obviously a
on the
desperation
like I
move,
said, in the
like,
transfer market, he's
it was-
in the thing like in the transfer thing online. He said he's worth 34 million,
Yeah,
Yeah,
he is worth
most.
34.
and to pay 100
Reason.
million is if he's worth 100 million, Vinicius is worth 200 million, 300 million,
Word, that's wow.
because he actually
Football
scored more
has
goals
changed.
and he
It's a
actually won
business.
stuff.
It's because they're desperate.
It
But
was
the thing
close
about
to the
Cas-
deadline too, so
Yeah, it's
but
because
not even
Yeah.
like okay, but
Then
to
they
pay
should not
100
have bought
million.
him if it was for
Yeah, I
that.
feel like if anything, it could have waited till the winter. To the winter
nah.
transfer
If,
window.
if,
But
They
even
needed-
then, I feel like that transfer window is gonna be different too, because again, it's after the World Cup, so
Oh, yeah.
that's another
Yeah.
thing. Because
Mm-hmm.
that winter transfer window is gonna be interesting, because I feel like teams are gonna make, they're gonna buy players, depending how it goes for them
the World
for their
Cup,
play
yeah.
in the World Cup.
I
Because
don't
if
know.
they get injured during the World Cup, then they're gonna be like,
Yeah,
oh crap,
never mind.
I need somebody for this
Yeah.
spot.
wait, it's still playing. I think they're gonna stop it.
I don't think so. They're not gonna stop the Prem. I don't think so.
No, I
Unless
think-
they're extending
No,
the season.
They're
they're
stopping it.
stopping it, and then they're gonna start again the 26th
Right away.
December.
Right away.
But,
Boxing
What is it,
Day.
Boxing Day?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Boxing Day.
Boxing Day is gonna be crazy.
for Arsenal, I think they have a rhythm right now. When they have that break and they come back and at least win one or two games, that's when I'm gonna be like, all right, they have a chance for first place.
It's the thing is the consistency and a high level will
Yeah, I know.
determine.
When it stops and they're
I mean-
all playing internationally and then they come back and they keep the same
Yeah.
rhythm, I'm gonna be like, okay,
That's what I mean.
They're gonna
but-
stay
But
in
that's what I'm saying
first
also
place.
about Sunday with Arteta. I don't think Arteta's gonna want to lose that game
Yeah.
oh, that's
Because-
something, yeah.
because he wants
That's what I said.
he wants them to show that they're for real.
Yeah.
Because if they lose
Yeah.
to United, they're gonna be, oh, they're going back to their old Arsenal. He doesn't want that.
That's why I think even Christian said like this coming game is like an actual test for them. Because no offense to the other teams did put up a fight. Fulham put up a fight, you know.
And,
all those
and
teams
Arsenal
put
didn't
a
give
fight.
up. They went
Arsenal
up.
did.
They went for the win.
But again,
Yeah.
that's why I go back to Jesus pressuring. Even Zinchenko, when he was playing, like he would go into the midfield and press them, and he would obviously make them, or they both would always, force them to make a mistake. The same thing is followed by maybe it also has to do with their young players now. Saka's young, Martinelli's young, Odegaard's young. That's another thing, so they can keep pressing and not really get tired. But that's why I'm saying like they always need to keep that pressure up, which I don't know. It'll be interesting seeing Martinelli and Saka go up against the fullbacks for United. What's his name? Diego
Dalot,
Dalot. I know he's the right back, and
I don't think it's a challenge. I don't think this game's gonna be a real
Malacia,
test. I think it's a test in name. Arsenal versus Manchester United.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't think it's a
both-
real test.
I feel they have. It's not a real test, but it's both teams need to win.
They both need to win.
It's not like a test. Like
Ten
oh,
Hag-
like
Ten
like
Hag
like
to show
like
that he's working on it and he's bettering the team, and Arsenal to show that this isn't just
a fluke.
a fluke.
Luke. But
Yeah.
even then,
I
even
hope it's
Arsenal,
like a 3-3 or something. That'll
even,
be crazy.
even if Arsenal win, the thing is right. We're gonna sit there and say Manchester United aren't at the level they
Yeah,
are, so it's not
uh-huh.
really a test. They're gonna say, what's the real test for them? I think Liverpool lost to Manchester United. What was it? They tied? I forget.
No, they lost. They lost.
Right, they lost,
And then
right?
they-
And then we're gonna say Man City is the only other team that might give them a real test. So, who's a real test for them then? Now, what team
Everyone, like I feel
Chelsea
like
too.
Spurs, Chelsea.
Spurs especially.
are they in name or in their performance? In current form?
Well, current form's only been 4 matches, and once we get to those big games, we're gonna see
Yep.
different teams.
I guess you
Because
can
right
say
now
that.
it's only been, like and Chelsea just got Aubameyang, so they're gonna see how he fits in. But he can't play for like a month because he got injured. Well,
On
he
the
was
robbery,
when he
no?
got
I
robbed.
think
yeah.
Odegaard's
Yeah.
injured too. I think Odegaard's injured.
What were we talking about again? What we started?
Odegaard
We were
could've
talking
been-
Manchester
that I know
United.
of, he's not injured.
Yeah, I feel like either way, as if Manchester United is not in a big form right now, like years before. But I still feel like it's a big game.
Yeah.
It's any big team, big name was always gonna have
Yeah,
that
it's a
way.
big- it's
You
a
have
big
you
game.
have to show up.
Yeah, but like we said, they both need to win.
I mean, I want to say like Arsenal
to
just
win?
needs to win because they want to show that, you know what, we could keep good doing this. It doesn't matter who comes in our way. Even though like Manchester, like we
Yeah.
said, Manchester United is not in their biggest form right now, but it's still a big
the top
win.
6 clubs.
It's still a big win over your one of your biggest rivals. You know.
I feel like it also depends on United's formation.
He's gonna have the same
Big-
formation.
I mean, if he does, then
It's-
if he has the same formation, I'm gonna give it to Arsenal. But if he switches it up, and depending on how he switches it up and who he plays,
If he puts Maguire, then they lost already.
Oh yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah, I'm sorry.
after they took him up for 2 games, I
Maguire-
completely forgot about him.
Yeah.
Who took Maguire and who else is not playing? Well, Ronaldo.
Ronaldo.
Bissaka.
This is also
Bissaka
pretty.
hasn't been playing since
I'll
like
mention
last
it
season.
later though.
Yeah, I mean, this Manchester United seems like
I still think I would play Bissaka over like one of his. Well, he's played Dalot for a while,
I mean,
so I feel like he's
Well,
comfortable.
Dalot's on the
with
left.
the thing with
No,
these.
Dalot's on the right.
this
That-
defense
this
is
new
that
kid Malacia, I think he's on the left.
They trust each other. Like any single
Yeah.
tackle, they high five each other. Any little thing, it's like they know how to communicate
But see, what I
with
what
each
I
other.
saw
That's the only
from
reason they haven't
United,
get scored on.
from United's defense, well, with Dalot in their defense was that Dalot made a tackle, and he did his job so well that he chased the ball down to like basically the line, and he tackled so perfectly that he didn't give a
Got
corner.
the goal kick.
Yeah, he got the goal kick, and then the defense embraced each other then and there. So
Yeah.
I'm like, I feel like that's what they need to keep doing.
That's-
They need to be like,
Yeah,
yo, like
that's what
this
I'm-
is the pressure we need. This is how we gotta play.
And
That's
it's
where the
amazing
back line
Martinez is
is.
winning his aerial battles. He's making up
Yeah,
for
he's-
his short.
He's
short
the
He's-
I think he has the highest percentage in aerial tackles.
And they said he's too short
He's
to
too
be
short.
I don't know about that.
Well,
Honestly,
clearly they've never seen Puyol, bro.
it's all positioning.
Puyol.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
but,
has-
but he's not that short as Puyol.
For August.
I mean, he's not as like Puyol is
Not as tall as
taller.
Puyol.
I think Puyol
Yeah.
was 5'10".
By 10. He's my height.
He was shorter.
No.
He was like
Puyol was
5'8".
5'10.
Anyways,
Martinez, he
we're talking
has
about is
in
the bar
United.
are we talking about the bar is so low in Manchester United defending that we're applauding them running back? Is that what we're saying?
Not really that. It's just the communication they have between each other is
He
what
is
they
5'10".
needed.
So
Who?
that's what I'm saying. The
Carlos
bar is so
Puyol.
low that
Yeah.
we're sitting here going, yeah, they communicated. Yeah, that's great.
No, I mean, but I,
I mean,
I
that's
feel
what
like
they
that's
need.
another
That's
for-
what every
for-
That's
defense.
what I'm saying. The
For-
bar is so low that
For,
we're
for
like,
a United fan, that's that's
well, yeah,
that's
we're
what-
talking.
that's a good thing, you know.
Yeah,
Because
because
we're-
I feel like the way they've been playing, they've been missing a lot, and the basics of it was communication.
No,
I don't think
Yeah,
that's
because
communication on
like what you were saying, like
Still
when they
don't like
faced
Fernandes.
Brentford, it would look like everyone man for himself, and now they're actually playing as a group, as a team.
I understand that, but if
Yeah.
you want to play as a group, you gotta dominate, not just win 1-0.
Yeah, plus if you're a big
You beat
club,
Leicester City, who's in last place.
Because what I'm seeing is that they have a solid defense, and the rest is like it's like having muscles up and missing leg day.
who?
Manchester United, they can't score more than 1 goal. They have to.
Yeah,
They're
goals
good
are-
at defense, but up top they still they
I
can't
don't
figure
know.
out how to score.
It's because
They could score 1, but that was because Leicester made a mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like,
Completely.
but then again, the other thing for United is, I mean, maybe it's just me, but I see that they don't really have a striker.
Rashford's a striker.
Because, I mean, Rashford,
Nah,
he tried
he's
for
more
Liverpool.
of a winger.
nah.
I feel like he comes in from the sides more than he goes straight ahead.
I disagree.
And then, I mean, I don't. That's just how I see Rashford. I could be wrong. There are people who would disagree, but I just feel like Rashford, to me, he's not a full, solid number 9.
All right, you tell me why you think he's. I'll tell you why he's through the middle is better.
I just feel like, I mean, even like what Mourinho and what's his face, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, they've always played him on the left. They mostly played him on the left. Then they've even tried Elanga as striker. Then they got Ronaldo. They're like, okay, now we have a solid 9. So let's put Ronaldo there. They had Martial, who was a 9, but then they made him again a winger. So they were just. I just feel like Rashford, he could be a striker, but I just feel like he shifts too much to the sides, like coming in from deep from the sides to really be a true striker. I feel like in his nature, he has to come in from the wings into
He's
the
too
middle.
fast to
All right, so I'll
be
tell you.
a striker.
Well, first thing is that not mention. Rashford made his name through the middle. That's what we know. That's all those games where he's made his name was he runs in behind that line. You know what I'm trying to say? Like kind of like not Holland, a winger. When you think of a winger, his main task, right, as a winger, will be going down the sides and cutting in, right, or crossing the ball in. Right? He doesn't do that. That's not his skill. You need to get the ball through the middle, right? If he runs in behind, he's mad pacey, right?
Yeah.
So over the line through the middle, he could finish. But his weakest point for him is coming in through the left or the right. You know what I'm trying to say? He himself going 1v1 to the sides, it just doesn't. He doesn't produce. Like throughout, if you go back and watch the games when he broke out into that Manchester United team. Remember, I don't know when he broke out. When he was like 2016, 2017.
It was.
I feel like they all had that though. With Martial too, when he first got there.
Yeah,
I
When
feel
he
like they
first
did the
got
same
there,
with
they,
Depay when they had Depay.
The thing
Depay
is-
was their 9, and then he blew up, and then again.
his
went back
performance
down.
went significantly down when you put him in the wings. That's all I'm saying. Constantly, right now when you put him back to the middle, he started scoring again.
Yeah, that was
Right now, 2 games ago when they like, let's put him through the middle, he scored.
just Liverpool though, and then. What
But I
about
feel like he
the
had.
two
That was-
If
games
I
after?
remember that game correctly,
games.
he had 2 or 3 chances that he missed,
Yeah,
and
but
they
I'm
were
saying
like 1-on-1.
he ain't no winger. I'm telling you, he might be a left forward, but he ain't no winger. He ain't got the skill like that. When you think of winger, what do you think of?
But I feel like because they've used him so much as a winger, I feel like that's still in his head. So he kind of, maybe he's trying to, from what I'm seeing, again, I mean, he might be trying to adapt that his winger style, whatever it is, to how he plays the striker.
Yeah,
Maybe he's
yeah,
trying
yeah.
to dribble, take people on, but
That's
it's not
not his
really
skill
working out because that pace, from what I see, he tries to rely on it and use his skills, pushes the ball up, he loses it, just like
So
that.
I'm
And
saying,
then,
like,
you know, I
if
don't
you-
know. I just feel like
If you watched it, like his things is it's quick touch and a finish. That's when he broke. When he broke through, that's what he did. Quick. When you're winger, you want him to have more skill set. I mean, you don't have to, but generically, when you think of a winger, you have the skill set of dribbling. So Rashford ain't like that though. Like I'm saying, he needs a touch and he'll score. Anytime pace in behind, he's gonna score. You gotta break through. Kind of like it's more of a. He's not a true number 9, like I guess like Holland in the sense, but through the middle is his strength. Not all strikers are the same, but through the middle is where he
maybe you're
produces
right.
the high.
Maybe he's a forward more, not a winger or a striker, but a forward. Maybe I could give you that. But,
But
yeah, I just
like-
feel like
So what
that's
you're,
another thing that United got to work on, like their striker.
so what you're saying is they should just keep playing Rashford.
Through the middle.
That's
That's
the
what they
middle.
high produced the high. Even the goal they
mean-
got was from Rashford playing through the middle,
Yeah,
bringing
but
up the
that
ball.
Was, that was the game against Liverpool. They used the same formation and put him in forward for Leicester and what was the other team? Southampton, and he hasn't scored. Out
Well,
of the
that's
3
not the thing.
games, that's the only game he scored was Liverpool.
Yeah, but we
And then he
literally
scored
look.
that 1 goal, and then after that he had a lot more opportunities which he didn't finish.
Okay,
He
but my
didn't-
point is he's more productive through the middle. If you go back, the goal they scored on Leicester was because of him. When he went in behind, it stretches the line, and he went behind, and he passed it to. They passed it across to
Sancho.
Sancho.
That's the thing. He's not a goal scorer, but he might be like a playmaker. Not
Like
a playmaker.
Benzema when Ronaldo was there.
So what I'm saying is that he don't have the most productive time we
Unprepared.
have less of what's his name Rashford is when he's playing through the middle. Ronaldo, if you get Ronaldo, Ronaldo's not got that pace to going behind.
All right, so we'll just be anticipated for next week for Man United versus Arsenal.
It's Sunday, not next
Let's
week.
well Sunday. Well,
Ronaldo's
next week
Oh,
we're
yeah,
gonna talk about it.
I think Arsenal win 3-1.
Arsenal 3-1.
3-1.
Yeah.
I think
Nah, I
think at
feel,
least
I
be
feel
a-
like they're gonna have, like, they have a difficult time getting through Varane and Martinez.
You know, Varane.
Again, my thing is with their fullbacks.
Yeah,
That's
they have
where
no-
my thing comes in with because
thing
I
is-
They're
don't
just
know.
using what they have.
To be
right?
fair, there can be stars in the future. Like we talked about Robertson and Trent when they first showed up. They were no names,
Yeah.
and they
Yeah, but then they
I understand that,
came out
but
really good.
I don't think United are gonna beat Arsenal.
yeah, I
I
mean,
say
they-
Arsenal win 3-1, and because if you guys, you notice it went. I feel like they're gonna start losing, and then Varane is just gonna like lose like
you know,
his
'Cause for-
mentality because
yeah.
yeah,
he's not a leader. He's not you know.
He might not be, but I feel like Martinez has that mentality. Not leadership mentality.
Keep running after the ball and attack.
Yeah, but that's
I don't
not
wanna say
that's
he
not
doesn't
really
have
grouping
leadership
us.
mentality, but I feel like he
That
has.
warrior.
He has like
mentality.
that warrior kind
Yeah,
of
but I
mentality.
want-
That's not really a leader though.
That's for the last 3 games.
But he might. I'm not like maybe he'll be able to not to the whole defense because the fullbacks. I don't know. Again, that's a whole other thing for me. But him and Varane, since that's the partnership he has, him and Varane, he has to make sure that he keeps Varane in check.
Again, who had they faced though?
But
No, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Also, like-
the tests are still coming. I'm not saying that now.
Yeah, that's
you know, but they
that's
gotta-
what I'm
they
saying.
gotta
This their
build-
test.
They gotta
for Man
build.
United.
They gotta build that chemistry. It's not like
No, but
one
anyway,
game in, they're gonna.
I'm
see-
saying Arsenal wins.
who's the
3-1.
captain though? There's no captain in that team.
I think it's gonna be
Casemiro ain't no captain. Since
tie.
I'll tell you right now why you no
Yeah, I
captain.
think it's gonna be a tie too. Well, I want it to be a tie.
De Gea's captain right now, right?
Ain't no captain. The way you captain is somebody who
Bruno
has
Fernandes is
respect.
captain.
It doesn't have to be the best.
depends on
The
who's
captain
on the
isn't the best player on the field. You know what I'm trying to say? The captain is
leader.
somebody who the whole team respects, and when he speaks, they listen. Under pressure.
That's not Fernandez.
It's not Fernandez. Under pressure. Nope. Nobody's gonna listen. No, Varane is not listening to that Martinez kid for anything. Casemiro is new there. They're not. Cause,
McTominay.
yeah. Okay. That's what I'm saying. Nobody's on that team where they have who's commanding enough and respected
I mean,
enough
I mean,
to lead.
there's always Ronaldo, but
They get he don't got no respect.
Yeah,
The
that's
in
thing
a
is,
sense.
they put him on bench because he's basically said,
Listen.
"I want to leave this season." I
yeah,
wanna
so
leave,"
Yeah,
and
plus-
then
that's not what
he
they
comes
need from
back.
the captain.
They don't have no respect for Ronaldo. The team itself don't have respect. They respect what he did, but they don't
I'd
respect
give
what
it
he's
to De
saying
Gea.
now.
I'd give it to De Gea.
They hate.
He's the only chance. He's the only one you have.
Yeah, but the thing is,
The
De
only one
Gea,
you would see as a
De
leader.
Gea as a
Yeah.
goalkeeper isn't in the mix. He's just watching from the side. He ain't in the middle.
Casillas-
Exactly though.
Casillas
Exactly
was
though.
out.
He
So-
could see what's like what's gonna
Yeah,
happen.
but
and he's
Famo
just-
over
doesn't hurt all
here,
the way to the
nobody's
forward.
gonna hear him. I'm saying,
No, I understand that, but like, I mean,
captain-
he's the only one you
captain
have.
for
Who else you gonna have?
I know,
Rashford,
I know.
Sancho.
None of them have. None of them are captain.
That's what
I
I'm
feel like
saying.
if Rashford develops more, he could be a captain.
Yeah, but I feel like
There's
it's
no-
In a few
because
years.
he gets a lot of hate too, which gets to his head.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a lot of pressure for him, especially after the Euros. Is
You see it in the game. He just doesn't feel
He
like
tried-
he-
he wants
last
to,
season, I feel like,
like-
he was very quiet, but I think that was due to the Euros.
Yeah.
Man,
And
put
then-
him put the wing.
like he wants to like show them that he's good, but like I guess
That's what
gets to
I'm
his head and just misses freaking the ball horrible.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Now let's
who
talk
else?
about Chelsea.
Wait, I just want to mention something before we finish with Man United. Was you know how Ronaldo was linked to Manchester City?
Yeah,
Yeah. Did he make the wrong choice then?
yeah.
He chose the wrong Manchester.
I could tell you
I
that
think
before you
this-
He
showed
could
up.
have been
I
another.
feel- I
He
feel
could have been a
like-
Premier League champion if he went for Man City.
Nah, he should have went Man City, and I'll tell you why. He got caught up on this whole like, what you call it?
I could bring this team
It's
back
back.
to glory.
No,
Yes.
not even that. Apparently, like he said that like he wanted like he not he said himself, but the rumor was like for like him to go to City, so United could bid for him to come back.
Well,
It's not
we
like
should-
he wanted to go there, but he just like did that, so United could hear that and make him like go,
Maybe could have been Holland,
go
bro.
back.
But I don't,
Back
if,
to
if that's what he
back.
did, then I don't know why. I don't know why he's mad.
Yeah.
You saw you have McTominay in the present midfield. You think you're gonna start winning stuff?
He won't be. I don't,
Not
he
winning
shouldn't be.
stuff, but at least win, get
Competing?
top four.
I don't know. They were in top four, and I don't know, man. The thing is, Ronaldo in like that winger. You know what I'm saying? Remember he played in the right mid, and he got the ball. and He picked the ball up. That's not who we have no more. We have a finisher.
Oh,
You
that
put
was him at United when he started, right?
Yeah,
right
he was
mid,
like
yeah.
a right mid or wing. Somebody could pick up the ball.
I understand, but he scored goals.
Yeah, but you don't understand. Like he has to be near the box. You know what I'm
Yeah,
trying
he's
to say?
older now.
Okay, and Haaland does the same thing too. He
yeah,
just waits for the
right now,
box.
Haaland,
Yeah, but they
He waits
get.
in the
but
box.
Here's the difference, though. They get him the ball.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Manchester City get to Holland and all.
So
all
I'm
has to do
saying
is
is-
Man,
They
yeah,
also got my boy De
struggle
Bruyne.
getting the ball.
So-
to
That
the
man will
striker.
get you the
So-
ball from the other side.
So I'm saying right now, if Manchester United can get the ball to Ronaldo constantly, he'll be a
he
top
would
scorer.
score, yeah.
But that's his fault, though. He saw the
Yeah.
team and the quality on that
Yeah.
team.
Okay, because he thought they were young and they wanted that
Well,
hunger too, but apparently not.
You can watch the stats. They weren't Fred and
Yeah.
Fred McTominay aren't producers, so we have Fernando. Okay, I guess him, but he's not really producing either. So who's gonna get me the ball?
Oh yeah.
Honestly, yeah, like Ronaldo really went into that team to save him from relegation.
He needs someone to feed him. There's nobody gonna feed him.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Nobody got that skill set. Maybe Pogba from like a 60-yard pass, but they don't even got Pogba. Even if they had Pogba, right?
I mean,
That's
I
like
just
once
feel
in
like
every
they
6 games.
I feel like they
Always
never
Pogba.
gave him a chance.
Juventus.
I said, how is he?
Huh?
He's in their
I feel like
controversy
they
right
never
now.
gave Pogba a chance.
They gave Pogba. They
Oh,
put Pogba in the
yeah.
worst positions, and Pogba ain't no captain either.
Yeah, but how's he doing in Juve?
We're
I haven't heard
doing
much.
crappy.
think
Let's
he's-
not talk about Juve. That's because Juve. No, let's not even get to Juve. Because the way they play is disgusting. I stopped watching all football.
Vlahovic.
I just watch. I watch
I mean,
highlights.
Serie A, at least.
It's different.
At least
I mean, it's
It's,
exciting because
it's-
Roma
now
bro, and
it's,
all these.
I stopped watching. We stopped winning.
It was time for you guys to
It's
stop.
gonna be a Roma
It's
It
fan
was
not-
now.
boring for Serie A. Just
No,
Juve.
The thing is, when we won it convincingly with the play. We watch us play now.
Yeah.
It's like watching Barca when we lost 8-2. We just played the ball in a ways that gives me headaches. Like you ever watch a game and just get sick? Yeah, that's why I stopped watching them.
Yeah.
I stopped watching them. I stopped watching Chelsea because I'm gonna throw stuff, and then I just wait for Barca's highlights.
8-2.
That's I'm talking about how we played though. Like we go up and we go, yeah, let's go back, and then we get scored on.
Going to small intermission and we'll be back.
Semedo drove me crazy. This man would drove past 3 people, and he's like, should I shoot? Nah, I'm just gonna go ahead and pass it. And the net's open. He's like, I'm gonna go pass it over
Yeah,
here.
Semedo was always like the Semedo. I don't know. I feel like he was scared to shoot or something.
He was like somebody scared him.
All right. We'll be back in
Ronaldo could have been a
small
Premier League
intermission.
champ.
What did he say?
Ronaldo could have been a Premier League champ.
Ronaldo?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they would call him a sellout. So it's up to him.
Oh yeah.
What do you mean the same thing?
Telling him, oh, you want an easy team. That's why you have a.
When Kate says you're the best,
We're live.
How's it going? Just here to remind you to like and subscribe. If you're on Spotify, thank you for listening. If you're on YouTube, go down in the comment section below and let us know if you guys have any suggestions or criticism, like we're going on a subject for too long. Anything like that would help. We're thinking of making more content than just a podcast, so stay tuned for that. Other than that, thank you. Back to the podcast.
who Darwin?
Alright, we're back. Ends in 30 minutes.
Yeah, it's
Gigantic.
good part right now.
Buffoon, get off my knee.
All right. We're back, guys.
All right.
We
Chelsea.
s- What about
Get off
Chelsea?
me. All right. I'm defending. I'm ready to fight for my life. Let's
Not
do
really.
this.
Alright, so start talking.
Why I gotta talk about
Okay, so
it?
It's your
okay,
team.
wait. So, what do you think about coming to
About
Chelsea?
Canis?
Aboumayang.
Aubameyang.
Aboumayang.
Bama what?
Abama who?
Who?
Abama Black
Boom.
Lion. I remember that. It's Abama Black Lion. What
Yeah,
are you talking about?
But
even
I
know
You
that
guys
was
scared
great.
for a bit.
I want
No, I know I was right.
All right, go.
Nah, he ruined my thing. I don't want
But
to.
he's off for like a month though.
I don't mind. He's not gonna do nothing for us.
I mean, he's off.
Yeah, he's
for
ready to
like a
flop.
I mean, now you got a 9?
He's a proven flop. What's hitting him and fucking Carverts?
Bro, Barca, 17 games, 11 goals. Come on.
That's because it's a different system, different players, different league.
So you're saying Chelsea?
He's a proven flop.
Okay. I
I
mean,
mean,
I
he
just
did
feel-
pretty good for Arsenal. Not like
I feel like
Not
once he
like-
started getting tired of Arsenal, he was like, yeah,
That's a good point,
I'm
too.
not
if you
producing.
look at
no, it's because
Arsenal,
Arteta, like I guess from Brennan Aubameyang was like coming late to practices.
Yeah, because I
And,
feel
like,
like he
not
started
showing
getting
up.
tired of
No,
Arsenal.
it's yo, can you let me talk?
Alright, I'm gonna let you talk.
Damn, son. Anyway, he was like coming late.
Talk.
You know, he wasn't fully committed to the club. That's why Arteta like got mad and he stopped playing him. He put him on the bench. I guess he got mad and that's why he left
Okay,
Barcelona.
Okay, fine.
Are you done talking?
It's my boy's Hago's turn.
My turn. You don't got no turn, Humpty Dumpty. Anyways, but I was gonna say that there's no difference in Aubameyang. What's the difference in Aubameyang and Havertz?
They both haven't scored.
That's a good point. That's not different. That's the same thing. What's the difference? Havertz is not scoring. Fair enough.
Mount hasn't done anything. He's been off.
Mount?
He's been a horrible start for.
Mount has a bad season. Mount's had a
Yeah,
bad
so
season.
far he's been had a horrible start.
Our
Premier League.
defense is okay. It's just I'm talking about center backs. What's his name? The Cucurella?
Cucurella.
Cucurella.
You got
I thought he was
Fofana.
a midfielder.
You got Fofana.
He's not playing. He just looks
Lost.
kind of like he's not knowing. He's like not
What were the
producing.
results this past week?
Ben
They
Chilwell
lost.
performs
They
better.
lost.
They lost. We lost.
Lost to Southampton.
But
2-1.
again,
1-0.
if you watch that game again, if you watch
2-1.
that game, it's the same stuff all over again. We concede a weird goal, and then we're like, and we attack, and we don't finish.
So
It's
towards the
like
end of
us.
this transfer, if they didn't get Aubameyang, they would have gone for supposedly Ronaldo. Would you think
Nah,
Ronaldo would have been
I
better
don't know
than Aubameyang?
because Ronaldo, Ronaldo's better than Aubameyang. What are we talking about? It depends on you're asking from Aubameyang or Ronaldo.
But like, if you have them on the two tables here,
How old is Aubameyang?
I think 30, 31.
I'll look it up for you right now.
32.
But which one will you choose?
On the
Look on the table.
depends on the price. Are they both the same price? Like they're both the same price and same
Pretty
cost.
sure.
Aubameyang is 33.
Okay. So you're saying your argument is between Ronaldo and Aubameyang, and the price don't matter. The price is the
the price
same.
don't matter, the same thing. Regardless, you guys have the money. You guys
Oh.
Yeah, but the money makes a difference.
And you know
The
what's
thing
crazy? Aubameyang got number 9. The curse. Number
Yeah,
9.
you should see everybody crying. He's not finishing. The thing is, if you're gonna say to me, if
Number
they
9.
cost, if Ronaldo costs more than Aubameyang, I'm taking Aubameyang.
I mean, I feel like if it was Ronaldo would have done better in Chelsea. Why? Because he has people that
We'll
will
feed
feed
him
him the ball.
Yeah, that's
like
fair
you said.
That's fair enough.
You know.
That's probably the only thing we got. We go,
Yeah,
we go
'cause,
through the middle, like let's go this way and this way, and then cross.
Especially Ronaldo now that he doesn't have the pace as he used to. He just like waits for the bus, gets, a pass from Harvard, Mount, or
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, but if, that's what I asked Ref. Is it a money thing, or is it just like, let's say they're both the same price, it costs the price, and I would go for Ronaldo.
To be fair, like don't think money's a problem for Chelsea.
It does matter.
Saying.
I mean,
It does
they-
matter.
The only reason.
It's I think it's the age.
Chelsea sucks. What were we
I
saying?
mean, not only that,
It's
but
the age.
the coach
But
didn't
Aubameyang-
want Ronaldo. regardless.
He doesn't want Ronaldo, but
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But if Aubameyang was out of the picture, I
I don't,
think.
I don't
I
think
mean,
we
if I was
Ronaldo.
if I was a coach, I'd take Ronaldo in a heartbeat.
Well,
over
that's because for
Aubameyang.
me, again, probably I don't know if it's pricing or they just Ronaldo
I feel
having
like
a
the
fit.
age.
No, he just.
Well, the thing
coach
Aubameyang is a
didn't
patch too.
want him.
Aubameyang ain't gonna be there for.
Yeah,
for
Aubameyang is not like fully like he's.
probably like a season, 2 season, 3 seasons. He'd be
Season.
out. Same for Ronaldo. Probably if I were to sign, it'd be like season, 2 seasons. They're about almost the same signing. The age is a big difference, but Ronaldo will produce more, same as almost or more, if not more than Aubameyang.
Right now, are you hoping that Inter buys back Lukaku?
Yeah, that little fraud,
Oh.
Because he's on loan. He's not. He's not
Fraudulent.
It's
transferred.
not long.
refrigerator looking. Dude, this is disrespectful. Honestly, it's hilarious, but disrespectful.
I don't
No,
know
but
if
Disrespectful.
you go.
No, I don't know if it's passion that he's like, oh, I miss Chelsea or I miss.
Yeah, because he was like, I miss Chelsea,
And then he goes, I don't know
Well,
if
he
he's
le-
doing it because he means it or he's doing it because money wise.
You know what, I'll tell you what happened. I'll tell you what happened. Inter, he won. He's feeling like he's, and then he thinks he can do the same thing he did in the Premier League, and they're paying him more. She goes like, you're not paying me enough. I'm gonna go to Premier League. And then he flopped and realized he messed up, and he's like, he can't hack it in the Premier League like he used to. And he's
The
like,
only time he was ever good in the Prem
It was
at
Everton.
Everton. That's
That's
the
Because
whole
he went
different.
to United, he didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
That's different. That's a different thing altogether. But yeah, but when he went back, he flopped the Chelsea. Now he's in the beach. He's like, I need to go back to Inter. That's why I did good. And then now he has to kiss the Inter fans' asses to come back. That's what he's doing. He's not really caring about the clubs.
Oh, yeah. And talk about Inter, we're gonna walk into the Champions League.
Oh,
With Inter,
Barcelona's winning it.
Barcelona, Bayern, and
Victoria's
with
winning.
the mighty Victoria.
we
Victoria's
could win.
winning.
Why are you talking? Why are you talking like that? We got rid
And
of.
it starts
Everton.
next week.
Talking to you, I'm talking
It starts next
Oh,
week.
Are you
It's
scared
crazy.
of me?
It's crazy that it's already started next week.
Yeah.
Don't bully the dumb
Europa League
child.
start next week too?
Every European competition starts
The
next week.
Conference League is where it's at.
Yeah, but
Who's
nobody.
in the conference? League?
Roma's not in it anymore. So.
They're in the
Basically,
Europa League,
nobody.
I think.
I think everybody's in the
But
Europa
Mourinho
League.
won it.
Well, that's good for him though.
He has all 3 years.
Yeah, he has all three
Mourinho's
actually.
probably my favorite coach.
He has all three actually. That's
Yeah, he has all
crazy.
3. That's all 3.
Yeah, he's
Come
my
on,
favorite.
man.
He's
He
my
won it with
favorite
Roma.
coach.
Europa.
I think Mourinho's probably. It's Mourinho. It's Mourinho or Pep. One of the best coaches.
Piojo.
Huh?
El Piojo Herrera.
Let's talk about.
Tata Martino.
Let's talk about the group. I don't want to talk about that right now. Let's talk about Group A: Ajax, Liverpool,
Let me know what you
Napoli,
guys
and
think about the
Rangers.
Mexican national team.
Napoli's
good.
Let me know.
Oh, and that guy from the midfielder. What's his name? For
Fabian
Napoli.
Ruiz?
Fabian Ruiz. Yeah. He's going to PSG.
Yeah, he's going to PSG.
Yeah.
I haven't seen
I don't know
Chucky
why.
play a game in like years. Every time he gets on, he gets a knee in the face and he's off.
He
Yeah.
scores.
When?
When was the last time he scored?
Scored like in
He scored in
That's
his
what I'm
debut.
saying. He gets on the field, they give him a knee in the face, and he just goes home.
Oh, they injure him. What do you?
It's every single time.
How do you have to do it?
Let's go. We're losing.
So Ajax, Liverpool, Napoli, Rangers. I think.
Rangers top spot.
Let's be realistic here. I think.
why?
I think
told you,
Liverpool and
stop bullying them.
Ajax. I think Liverpool, Ajax go through
Wait,
easily.
what's the thing again? Let me look
Ajax,
it up.
Liverpool, Napoli, and Rangers.
Ajax, Liverpool.
Yeah.
I see Liverpool first place, Ajax second,
Nah.
Napoli third,
Ajax first, Liverpool second.
Rangers. I don't. Is that Napoli?
Liverpool-
Napoli doesn't really hasn't done anything in
Nah, they're just there.
Europe.
What are
They're
you talking
just
about?
there.
Liverpool got Arthur.
That's what I'm
The
saying.
mighty,
that's what I'm-
mighty Arthur.
That's what I'm saying. They're first place.
Yeah, I'm talking to the dumb one.
Yeah, but I mean, Ajax, they lost players. They lost freaking Anthony and Holler.
So
Okay,
that's not-
but they got good players. They got
I heard they're trying to sign back Ziyech.
That's the thing
Yeah,
is,
they
the
were.
thing is about Ajax
They
though
were.
is that they don't sign big players. They make players.
Yeah. They make
so
players.
losing big
do you
players ain't a
think
big
they'll
deal.
Be fine?
They're
They'll
gonna
be
be
fine.
They'll
fine.
be fine.
Maybe not this season. Next season probably.
Hopefully, because like they lost Holler and
Okay, but who
Yeah,
was
but-
what's his name?
he's the one who got.
Who's
that,
Frankie de Jong?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, but who's Frankie de Jong? Who was
Yeah, who wasn't before?
right.
who was
You're
Ziyech? Who's
Yeah.
they make game. They make
make
players.
Gravenbach.
They don't even. I don't think they're trying to win it. They're just trying to
Remember
make great
Gravenberch?
players
Yeah.
to sell. That's what they do. They're not winning.
He's a beast
anything.
in FIFA.
Alright,
I mean, they have Bergwijn, they have Bergwijn, they have Alvarez,
Oh, yeah,
Tadic.
Berg.
They still have Tadic.
Tadic
They
is
got
like-
Blend, they got Casey, they
Tadic
got
is an old man.
and Timber is a pretty good center back. Yeah, I feel they have an average squad to
A
like.
name like Timber, you better
and
be.
Jorge Sanchez.
Yeah, Jorge Sanchez.
They got
I mean, I
Edson.
feel like they could.
They got Edson.
I feel like yeah, they
was linked to Chelsea.
they have
I think
enough.
Fico's been there for a while. Is he still there?
Yeah.
They sold him?
No, they sold him already.
Really?
He went to I think was it Benfica?
Probably sounds right.
Anyway, who's next?
Honestly, Group B,
We got Group B, Porto, Atletico.
Leverkusen,
Mm-hmm.
and Club Brugge.
Atletico should win it. Leverkusen might not.
No, he went to
I
Lyon.
gave it to Porto.
He went to Lyon. Never mind.
Leverkusen kind of doing poop this season. I don't know if you watched the
I
Bundesliga.
haven't heard Leverkusen since Chicharito was there.
I think it's
Havertz.
I think it's Atletico and whoever's
Oh.
gets second.
Yeah.
It wouldn't even
I don't
matter.
know.
Whoever gets it, gets it.
Yeah.
Group C, this is the
Uh,
group. Bayern, Barca, Inter, Victoria.
I
Hope
think
Victoria wins.
I
Called
think
Victoria?
I think
Victoria something. PLZEN.
I think Bayern get first place like clearly.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. Clearly,
I think they
I don't
do.
think so.
If you saw how they played in the league,
No, Mane, bro. Shout
No.
Bro.
Yeah. He just brought it.
Mane.
He just came into my head. Sadio
This is a
Mane.
good team now.
Mane,
Sadio
bro.
Mane is gonna dust them.
This is not like
Come
last
on.
they're gonna win the Bundesliga. I'll give you that. But
Yeah. No, I'm not saying they're gonna win Champions League,
we're
but
not saying like, we're talking about the group.
I'm talking
I'm
about.
I'm gonna finish my goddamn sentence. This dude cutting me off halfway through my sentence.
Hey, what do you?
I'm telling
gonna
you, they're
say-
gonna get
All
first
right, give him
place.
the talking stick.
Thank you, Stick. Give it to me. I was gonna say I give you
He's the
the
best player in the world.
just Bayern probably won the group, but I'm saying they might not come as easy as you think it is. I think Barca might give them a loss,
I don't think so.
and I think Inter might give them a loss.
That's gonna be a good cut. If
Why
they
are
actually
you
win.
laughing?
I mean,
If they win, this is
I mean. To be fair, Bayern Munich have I feel like they have a pretty experienced squad with a young squad.
They yeah, but
'Cause
they
they-
what did they say?
The league.
Oh yeah, they
The
just
thing
signed
is,
Ligt,
the thing
right?
is,
Am I crazy?
have you watched their games?
The Ligt and Upamecano.
So why are you so hyped?
Because Sadio Mane.
You shut up. Have you watched their games?
Yeah, they've been
Nah, I don't watch
dominating.
Bundesliga.
Have you watched their game?
Yeah.
5-0.
Yeah. Have you watched that game?
Yeah.
Did you watch that game?
No, I don't watch.
All I know
Okay.
is Sadio Mane's been
If you
tearing
watch
it
the
up.
gameplay, they're not as imperial as you think they are.
I mean, 5-0.
Boy, what?
7-0.
Like in the Super Cup final, they scored
Not Super
5
Cup, but I'm saying
against
They're not imperial.
against Frankfurt
hey,
6.
who they lose? Let me
Against they didn't lose to nobody.
Looking at Barca?
They didn't lose to
I'm looking at
nobody.
Bayern.
Bayern. Bayern.
It says Barca right there.
Bayern.
Bayern.
Yeah, but it's
Look.
Barca.
Forget it's 5-0.
But look at this table. I'm saying
6-1
table
against
coming-
Frankfurt.
table.
Against Frankfurt, who were beat, who
Yeah.
they Barcelona lost to. They beat both for 2-0, then 7-0, and then
Bayern has-
last game they tied, and
they
then
got
they
no-
drew
they
game.
got
Yeah,
no-
this obviously this is the Bundesliga.
They have no
where-
losses, but
They
if
have
you
no
watch,
losses.
if you watch,
okay,
the game-
but look for the goals for and the goals against.
yeah, but that's because they're
16?
spanking like.
Okay, so how you saying they're
small
not playing
teams.
good?
That's because they weren't playing as we
16?
thought you were going to play. You,
Alright,
you have a mind in your
Well,
head that
so
they're
you-
dominating the
They
ball.
need 32
So you want them
goals.
to win?
Yeah, that's what he said. For them, he's like,
You
nah,
need
when Lewandowski was there, they were winning like 12-0. Now I thought, look,
No.
6-0? What
Okay.
is this?
Okay,
I need to see 12.
if you look at that games, y'all are clowns.
All right,
Bro, they're
I'll
dominating.
look
How are you
at the
talking
games, I'll come
about?
back to you next week.
Okay, go ahead.
No, what are you talking about, man?
Anyway, so next.
Okay,
next
so he
week.
doesn't think. All right.
I think I
You
said
know what?
That's his
Only
opinion,
I'm gonna be biased. I'm gonna say Barca first, Bayern
I don't know
second.
about Barca. I'm not gonna sit here and say Bayern gonna dominate us.
I'm gonna say.
I'm not saying they're gonna. I said they're gonna get first place. I didn't say they're gonna dominate you.
We're
No,
not saying
yeah, I
they're
still
gonna
say
win
I say Barca's first. I say Barca's gonna fix it up.
in the whole thing.
I
I
don't
think
know,
Barca
Bayern.
return to the Europa League.
Return to the Europa
I don't
League.
think so.
You know,
I
the
think
team that
it's-
beat
I
your
think it's
team last
Inter.
season?
I think Inter and Bayern are
Inter
gonna
and Bayern.
No, I say
Give
Bayern and Barcelona.
Barca a run for their money at least.
Inter?
I mean,
okay, I'll give you Bayern, but Inter no.
I mean, to be
Inter is
honest,
actually pretty good
Martinez
team.
and Lukaku.
yeah, Lukaku
Inter-
Martinez,
Inter-
they have a good connection
now
for
they're
some
back.
reason.
Yeah.
They have a good
I
connection
don't
for
know.
some reason, and I mean, they won the league.
Go eat your tacos.
I'm probably you know what's gonna happen? We're probably gonna draw with Bayern, and we might beat
You're not
Inter.
gonna convince that face.
Okay, the game we should be looking for is this week coming up because I think Bayern and Inter go first, and then Barca face Victoria. So you have to see
But
how
you
they
think
play.
Victoria might give us a hard time. We just don't not good against good very much
Victoria?
teams.
Victoria's gonna give them a
We
hard
always
time.
see that when like these. Small
Why are you
teams
laughing?
beat-
Because they won out.
Remember when
Yeah, no, sure.
remember
No, it's true with whichever.
because
team
they
it is.
because they want to perform in the big stage. They want to show.
Except for Man City,
You know.
they always beat the small teams.
that's how they made their life. That's how they made it
So
up.
the group stage is I'm hearing is Bayern Inter and Bayern Barca basically.
I say Bayern,
I
Barca.
think
Barca, Bayern.
Yeah, probably
Inter
Bayern,
Bayern.
Barca.
Barca, Bayern.
I want to say
Okay.
Inter because I don't like
Lukaku
Barca.
chokes.
Bayern.
Lukaku
No,
chokes.
It probably will be Bayern, Barca.
Yeah, just be realistic, and I
I'ma
think
say-
it's Bayern, Barca.
Let's switch.
Also, before I finish, Lukaku's a
Okay,
choke.
finish.
Yeah, I hear last time
He
they put
wouldn't
him.
do that so with Inter.
Yeah, but guess what happened in the Champions
It
League?
just hurt. He did that to Chelsea.
They got
And why they go?
because they.
Alright, let's go.
Because Lukaku choked.
Okay.
Group D.
Group D. I'm
Oh, great.
Frankfurt, Tottenham, Sporting, Martial.
Martial.
I mean,
Marseille.
I think it's a pretty
Marseille.
average. I
It's
think
a
Tottenham. I think Tottenham.
I think Spurs, Frankfurt.
Spurs.
I think
Spurs and Mars.
yeah, I think,
Alexis Sanchez, the Martial.
yeah,
Spurs and
Sanchez and
Marseille.
Martial.
Let me look at
And
Guendouzi.
I think
I think it's
Tottenham.
called Marseille.
Was it me?
but-
Did I
Marseille.
see Guendouzi being played as a cam?
I think
He's more
Tottenham.
like a CM.
No,
he's
but they were
explosive.
using him as a
He's
cam.
very
Honestly, I don't know who's on that team.
Yeah.
I know Payet, I know
Alexis
Guendouzi,
Sanchez.
I
and I
forgot
know
Payet plays, but he does really good in Marseille.
Alexis Sanchez.
who else? Who else?
Yeah, I think
Alexis
so. I think
Sanchez.
Tottenham. I think Tottenham and
Marseille.
Martial.
Oh, Lacazette just went back, right?
Like I said, went to Lyon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're both French.
You're so disrespectful to the league, man.
Okay, so,
anyway.
So Spurs, Frankfurt for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, Spurs, Frankfurt.
Yeah.
Group E: AC Milan, Chelsea, Salzburg, and Dinamo.
Okay.
I say AC
Chelsea
Milan.
come out fourth.
Nah,
I
honestly,
say Milan first, Chelsea second. The way the group is right now is the way it's gonna.
Yeah.
This is exactly.
If
what
we
they're
could
gonna
score,
do.
we
AC
could be in
Milan,
top.
Chelsea, Salzburg, and
Dinamo's,
Dinamo.
Dinamo's gonna be third.
Honestly, Chelsea's thing was defending and holding the ball. We can't do that no more. So I don't know how we're gonna win.
And then the big group
We got Group
F: Real Madrid dominates, and that's it.
Bro,
Doesn't matter.
Shakhtar
Shakhtar's
is
here
first
again.
place. Shakhtar first
Leipzig
place.
got
The thing
Werner
about Real
back.
Madrid though is that
Yeah, Werner,
teams
they
that they're
got,
supposed to
and
beat, they don't
Kunku.
really beat.
Oh,
They have-
yeah, Kunku.
They have Andre Silva.
Nah,
They like
nobody
to keep it
cares.
interesting.
Dude, and Kunku, bro.
Kunku on FIFA and in real life too.
I wouldn't know. I didn't really get him in FIFA.
Okay, let's continue. Let's continue with this crappy year.
Wait, when is FIFA doing their?
Till the end of the month.
Yeah, November's not
What?
bad.
What? The
No.
FIFA 23?
Yeah, FIFA 22.
Yeah, till the end of the month.
No, when is the beta open?
I
Is
think-
it already open?
No, in 2 weeks I think.
I'm buying on PC.
I said we could buy it and
gonna
then we
be
can have a
beautiful.
nice competition.
Yeah,
You're-
but I'm gonna
Golden
lose.
goal.
What do you mean? Ew.
Golden
Who
goal.
gets FIFA on
Golden goal.
PC?
I'm gonna lose.
Intelligent
It's
we
because
do a complete
he
game,
wants
then
easier games.
Yeah, but we have to do what? What's it called?
Yeah.
No, but,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
but apparently now it's
It's
cross-gen.
cross-platform.
Oh, this cross-gen?
now
Well,
we're gonna.
PC
Everything's
people gotta get
cross-gen now.
wrecked, yo.
Because people are getting PCs now, so they have to do
Yo,
questions.
this guy's the
Oh.
best FIFA
Anyway.
player here.
You are, you don't know this. You don't,
Second
what's in
place.
your
I got
PS5?
second
He doesn't know what's in his
place.
PS5. He's talking about the
Second
PC.
place.
He just does a
All
magic
of
box.
Sunset.
How is best in your second?
Second place in all of Sunset.
What?
The other dude, I was just too tired.
He should
to
lose
really make a
to
comeback.
nobody who lives like.
I was too
Anyway,
tired to
Group
make a
G.
comeback.
Excuses.
We got
City, Sevilla, Dortmund,
City,
and
Dortmund.
Copenhagen.
Nice Sevilla might be due.
Man City dominates, obviously. There's a toss-up between Sevilla and Dortmund.
Actually,
Yeah.
for some reason, Spanish teams always give English teams a run for their money. So I don't know, Sevilla.
No,
Sevilla, I don't
they
know.
they started horrible in the.
But then
in the-
again, and also at the same time, City
They lost good players.
has Holland now. Holland against Dortmund. I don't know. I just that I feel like that'll be a interesting.
You think Holland
yeah,
cares? Holland don't
he's,
care.
he, he
No, I'm
don't
not saying
care.
he cares,
He's
but
gonna
I feel
score.
Like, I feel like they're gonna like. Kinda,
Okay, okay.
No,
when,
they know they.
No, they're
I want
not.
to say they know how they play, so they might try to counter him. But
Nah,
because
you
No, it don't
can't.
matter.
You
It don't
can't.
matter. It don't
You're
matter
a
to me.
talent, bro.
Yeah,
When-
I'll tell you. What.
When Salah faced Roma, you think they try to stop him? He scored like two goals
You know
in
what?
each
Let me tell you
game.
something. They're not gonna stop him. Huh? It's because the only way you can stop Holland is if you stop Man City from getting the
Is
ball.
if he's injured,
and that's
If you can stop Man City from holding onto the ball and passing,
which is impossible.
which is
right
nearly
now.
impossible,
Just
then you
not.
can stop Holland. Because what happened to Dortmund was they don't give him the ball constantly in a good quality
like
position.
Man City. Bro.
Man City's all they have is possession and passing, and
I'm
that's
just
all
trying to
Holland
show that I'm
needs.
not so biased, but yeah, I completely agree. City's gonna dominate.
That's what I'm trying
The only-
to
the
do.
only
Be
thing- the only-
realistic,
You can hear the
man.
bias,
Jeez.
All right, fine. City's gonna dominate. They're gonna win the whole
Yeah,
Champions League. Damn.
no, I don't think. I don't know about. I don't know about that. But
I don't know why you laugh so hard.
Sevilla and
Even that little
Dortmund,
girl,
it's
he's like,
I think it's City, Dortmund, Sevilla.
and Sevilla's gonna go to Europa League and win it again.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
They
If that
dominated
happens
that
again.
Euro.
La Liga dominates once again.
Jeez, and then last group, the mighty PSG, Juventus, Benfica, and Maccabi Haifa.
I'm not gonna lie.
I feel so bad for Haifa.
Maccabi Haifa.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. Juve's lucky they're in this team, in this group.
It might be Benfica.
They might be
It might be
champions.
Benfica,
champions.
PSG,
Europa
League.
Benfica, Juve.
Because I feel like
Europa.
Messi's coming comeback this year. Neymar is just performing phenomenal.
That's because they're the World Cup,
PSG will definitely
and they care about
Exactly.
World
go
Cup.
forward.
And once the
That's
World
what
Cup
I'm saying,
happens,
they want to win.
yeah. But once I think is which word is it? After the World Cup, they're like, nah, I'm kind of done.
That depends. If Brazil win the World Cup or Argentina, then I think Messi's gonna care less about Champions League.
Or he might be pretty upset and comes back and destroys them.
Yeah,
That's
what
what I'm trying to say. It
the people that
depends.
lose in World Cup are gonna come back.
It-
Come back.
It depends on exactly.
That's
It depends.
so bad for the
You win the World Cup, right? Go score.
Exactly. Yeah.
You won the World Cup.
Exactly, because in 2014, Argentina lost, and then Messi went and won the treble.
Yeah, this man was pissed.
It was.
Yeah, so that.
And plus, he was carrying them all to the World Cup.
I think it depends.
Yeah.
They might
I
actually.
think it depends on how.
World Cup
I still
hormones.
say
If
that
you want-
whoever the hell I think it was.
Neuer needed Higuain in the face. This nigga was doing UFC stuff.
First of all, Higuain
And-
lost him that World Cup.
Huh? Okay, no. Higuain got him to the World Cup.
No,
Okay? But like,
Higuain lost him that World Cup.
No.
in the final?
And the Copa. No,
In the final?
The Copa America.
I think we were harsh on Higuain, but yeah, he kind of lost.
I don't
it.
think
It was
so.
a one-on-one.
He
They literally passed it back to him when he was miles on
Oh
the
yeah.
And
kinda-
then this
he
man-
choked. This nigga
I'm
choked.
like-
This dude choked. Yeah. After Messi dragged him.
or just give props to Germany that blocked Messi from doing anything. How about that instead of blaming somebody
Okay,
else?
but
Oh,
see,
yeah,
I'm
he
not
took
trying
11
to
of their
put
players.
everything on Messi because
No,
Messi is not
I'm
Argentina.
not saying.
He
Yeah,
was
match
no.
made.
Messi was Argentina to the whole world thing except for the
You know
final.
what? I'm trying not
I'm
to
not-
be
I'm
biased
not- I'm
here,
not
but you're
saying-
not helping me.
I'm not
I'm
saying
staying
that.
biased. I have facts though, so I'm staying where I'm saying.
So Mexico, Argentina.
Carry
you
on.
win.
Shut up.
Anyway,
They might
yeah.
actually.
I think
Argentina
yeah.
not gonna play good against small teams, so Mexico might actually win.
Small team.
Small team.
Oh wait, yeah, small team.
Small team.
I don't know. Let's not get into it. So
The small
I
team.
guess. I
If
mean,
you-
if,
Mexico's big
Oh,
enough.
yeah, but the last topic should be Tata. And
If you
No,
make
no,
it around
no,
past
talk about
round,
that.
you're a big team if you make it round 16.
He said no, we're not doing this. We're
nah,
not
we're
doing this.
not doing
let's
this
talk
today.
about this last group and
Because
then
that-
we'll get
because
into this
that-
whole World
that-
Cup.
nah,
One
nah.
last group. We got through all the groups.
Yeah,
but you didn't say-
I said PSG and
said
then
PSG,
whoever.
Juve.
And then whoever-
Juve. I said PSG, Benfica.
I said PSG's Benfica, and then
Yeah,
Juve
PSG.
is gonna
Nah.
Yeah, no, I think that's might happen.
PSG and Benfica.
go. Benfica somehow always ends up.
Always.
Listen.
It's just been the
Not
last
always,
season.
but I'm saying lately.
Yeah, last season. That's it.
I'll be honest with you, I'm being harsh on them because I see them play and it gives me headaches. But like,
I haven't seen you.
You give me headaches.
That's gonna be harsh.
I feel like since
every
Yeah,
other
remember
team
that?
getting better
yeah.
too.
Bala left.
no, everything's getting better and they're getting. Don't blame them. Don't do that.
Okay.
They look so bad.
No, I said every team is getting better. So like Juve is, you know.
No, Juve selling good players
Now
and
he's
then
saying-
it's not that, they're doing the
And not
reverse of
buying-
the
and
league.
Not buying.
They're not
Juve
playing
should
quality
be.
players.
But to be fair, for you,
And Allegri's trash, by the way. Allegri's trash.
I feel like since when they lost Chiellini and Bonucci, they depended them on
Yeah, look,
them
Bonucci-
way too
The
much.
thing is, we're on a downfall
still there?
before
Yeah,
that.
but he
Yeah, he's
has.
by himself now.
Bonucci's trash, by the way. I'm just letting you know.
Who?
No, I'm
Bonucci?
saying-
He's not good.
He's lost
That's
without
what I'm saying.
Chiellini.
He's like Varane. He has no leadership. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Plus, the thing is,
He
we were on a
left
downfall
Juve,
for a while,
Went to
though.
Milan. I'm
Yeah.
coming back, guys.
Ever since
mistake.
Pirlo left, it was downhill. Slowly, they were chipping away on their
That's 'cause Pirlo
midfield.
was Juve.
Okay, but my point is,
I mean,
slowly,
he was at Milan,
yeah, he was also
Okay,
in
but then
Milan.
he became Juve.
but yeah,
They
Milan,
only
he won
they
one.
signed him on a free because they thought he was on his done.
Yeah, he was done.
Yeah. But my
He
point
took
is,
him- he
since
took him to
that
the final.
since then, Juve and I guess Barca are in the same trajectory in the sense like every year they're chipping away on their dominance. They're not replacing. There's
It's
like,
crazy though because they made it to the Champions League final twice against Barcelona and against Madrid,
Yeah, they got
and
slapped.
they got destroyed both times.
That I remember when we beat them in the final. It was so fast. We scored so early. It was such a like a
no, because that-
nonchalant.
Wasn't it
Because
Rakitic who scored
because
the
at
first goal?
that time Suarez just
No, that was Rakitic.
Yeah,
It was
no, but-
Rakitic of all people.
Yeah, yeah,
It was so nonchalant.
but just Suarez that season was just
Rakitic is not getting.
So I was on
credit.
beast mode. I don't know what happened that season.
Jesus. Suarez
They were all
just
on beast mode.
Uh,
MSN that season.
Yeah, they were beasts.
Greatest trio. One of the greatest trio. One of the
They said
greatest
it.
trio.
They said it.
One of the
They said
greatest
it.
trio.
Look at that
I
jersey. Look
corrected
at that jersey.
myself. I corrected myself.
like you said, it way too
nah,
confident.
man.
I think they're one of the
High
best.
five.
Best trios
In
the
one
world.
season,
It's like
yeah.
this guy being an Arsenal fan.
You think Bale versus
Him.
Oh,
Bale versus Ronaldo. Bale versus Ronaldo.
Bale versus
Bale versus Neymar. Who's better?
Bale versus Bartra.
Bale versus Neymar.
At their prime?
Bartra, you remember
Barca's
that?
a winger.
At their prime?
I'm saying prime. Bale
At
or
their
Neymar.
prime? Phew, that's hard, man. I don't know.
Nah, it has to be Neymar.
To be honest,
How old is Neymar right now?
next
I said
question.
prime.
30.
30.
It's all about prime, like in their prime.
Like,
At their best.
these
Let's
are
be
his
fair.
prime years.
Let's be the.
Oh,
no.
Yes.
Prime
No,
years
I'm
are
talking
basically-
about like in football. What we've seen so far, this is not his prime.
That's what I'm
This
saying.
prime
but
is at
technically-
Barcelona. Technically, no, it's not.
Yo, come me off
That's
again, I'm gonna
simple.
slap you.
Gee, do it.
No, we're on
All
camera.
right, that's what I thought. Anyway, the prime we've seen so far is at Barcelona. Same with Suarez. Well, Suarez had a prime with
Okay,
Liverpool.
Let's make it feel better. Them at their best.
Okay.
He's
so
happy?
Barca, Neymar.
Yeah, of course. But I'm
That's what we
trying-
just. That's what I just said. That his prime was at. Oh, jeez.
Bale or Neymar.
Next question.
You know, just now I want him to say it.
Nah, it has to be Neymar. Neymar's won a
Nah.
Copa America.
I would
Okay.
say Neymar.
Okay, now who's the
We're
best?
talking about club level.
Club level.
It don't
I
matter.
still say Neymar.
I still say Neymar.
If Bale was in Brazil.
Nah, I'll take Bale.
Okay, you take Bale over Neymar
Yeah.
in his prime?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, okay,
Okay. That's your choice, man.
that's your choice.
Your mistake.
Here's the mistake.
I mean,
Okay.
it's in his first year in Madrid, he won us the
Yeah, I would say
Champions
Bale, and we won.
and Copa del
We
Rey.
won 3
Yeah, I guess, but Neymar's full
Okay.
season, second full season, he won us the treble.
Okay.
So that's pretty
That's
important.
the one
first
thing he's
season.
holding.
Yeah, the one thing. Yeah, you guys hold the Champions League
There's
with
no
my
bad
head.
answer with whichever you choose.
Huh?
Yeah.
It's not really a.
Yeah, there is
like
no
a
bad
It's
answer.
not
It's
bad.
just
I'm
your-
just
it's
your
just
opinion.
your-
At this
your
point, it's just
opinion.
opinion. I don't
Yeah.
think.
I would
Yeah,
choose
but you
Bale
give the
because
face of
of the
disgust.
bias.
I think Skinny
I would
Bale
take
was
Neymar.
different than
I'm
Buff
mad at
Bale.
taste.
Yeah, but even both Bale was still fast and explosive.
No, but I feel like Skinny Bale was way better than the Buff one. Because I feel like with the Buff one, he got injured way too much than he was skinny.
Which
Yeah,
you would think
when
would
he
be the
was skinny,
opposite.
he still didn't give
Yeah,
up.
I
when he
think
faced
Neymar is
these
just way more
defenders,
skilled.
too.
Like, I think Neymar.
It's because Neymar has skills. I mean, for Bale, I feel like he has the finishing. Well, he had the
Yes,
finishing.
Bale's finishing and
He had the
passing.
It's
finishing.
ridiculous.
Not passing.
He had skills, but like not like Neymar.
it was
where
mostly
he's
his
gonna-
speed that
Yeah,
got
it's
him
his
the-
speed
Yeah.
that got him. Because again, everybody's gonna when you talk about Bale, they're always gonna go back to the what is it, Bale Bartra, where he like fuck the freaking passed
Look,
the
I'm
ball
gonna tell you something,
mad
I'm gonna tell you
far,
something.
made up the pace
If-
and then scored.
Tell me now, if that was Neymar, he got pushed, he would have flopped.
He would have.
Yeah, but Neymar ain't fast.
Also Ronaldo, he would have flopped too if he got pushed there.
But actually, I feel
That's
like,
not
I
their
feel
fault,
like
though.
Neymar's flopping didn't get.
No, I'm
it
saying
wasn't,
that.
It wasn't that he didn't do that in his first years at Barca that I remember.
No,
I feel like that
I'm-
came like.
That's because they'll play like yourself. He's
No,
like,
it's
okay, I'll
that.
show you
It's
that.
that. To be honest, if let's say you're playing right, and let's say Oscar's like a skilled dribbler, and he keeps doing that same thing over and over to you, obviously you're gonna keep hitting him, and after a while, once you notice that he notices that you keep hitting him, every time he touches you, he's gonna fall to the floor, and
I don't
like,
blame him for doing it though.
you know,
I don't
that's
blame
why,
him for doing
because-
it. It's just annoying to see.
Yeah, it
But-
is.
Well, yeah, what to your point is, yeah, the way he plays, you have to kind of do that because they're gonna break your leg every single time. There's
Yeah.
no way, he don't got the pace to run past you, but he does have the dribbling.
dribbling skill.
It's
Yeah.
insane. It's dribbling insane. I would go with Neymar, but that's because it's my
Yeah.
personal preference. His dribbling when he was first showed his finishing too. It was dribbling with a purpose. You know what I'm trying to say? Not dribbling in
Yeah.
a circle.
Yeah, just going around. Yeah, he
it
would
was
just
dribbling
like
with a purpose.
either go for goal or look for a pass or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. It was always entertaining. It was always nice to watch.
I remember.
would
I
choose
remember.
Bale.
I remember one goal. I think it was against BRL. He got it. He lobbed it over the guy with his back turned.
Yeah, he flipped it
And
over.
Yeah, and the guy just slipped. And I'm like, oh nah.
No, I personally I like to watch.
That was just-
Between watching them play, you can't say that Bale's is
That was
entertaining.
just- Yeah, no, and I'm not
No, Bale
saying
is
no.
entertaining.
Bale doesn't have the skills that Neymar has.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that better, but
But
watching
like-
wise,
But skill wise, yeah.
when I watch
Neymar's-
Neymar, I want to go play outside. I want to go dribble.
That's why I want Brazil to win. I would love Mexico to win the World Cup, but that's not gonna happen.
All right.
Brazil's definitely gonna. I feel like they have a big chance to win the World Cup.
So, all right, but so let's just say who's gonna be in the final in the Champions League. I say
Uh,
Real
I
Madrid
think
and
it's
Man
too
City.
early. I think it's too early to
Take
tell.
Real Madrid in the final again.
Real Madrid and Man
You
City.
gonna have another miracle?
No, bro, this is all from hard work and dedication. No miracle.
I mean, we can't see what are they facing.
You got a miracle.
before
No
the
miracle, bro.
There was no dominance in any of the
What do you be, bro? Rodrigo comes off the bench and
Yeah,
he
you're
gives his
fighting
heart
for your
out.
life every single game. It's not dominance. You're fighting for your life.
It's not dominance, but it's
I would agree if it was just one game, but if this is
Every game they
1,
they
2, 3,
just
4.
okay. But every game. Okay.
A miracle. I mean,
a
a
miracle.
luck can take you so far.
Yeah, a miracle can happen. We can talk about that. I think it is a
I'm
miracle.
saying, but one game, I would say all right. But
Don't
That's
don't
not
blame.
how miracles work. It's the miracle that you guys
It's
consistently
11
did that.
players against 11 players. However, it can't be a miracle, bro.
It is a miracle.
every single
Yeah,
game.
every single
You're
game.
saying a miracle
From
doesn't.
PSG to Chelsea.
Yeah,
Well, why don't you blame Mendy for that pass? That he
I'm
messed
blaming
up?
Mendy.
There you go. You could have.
That's a miracle.
How's that a miracle?
Wasn't that?
That's a bad pass.
That's a bad pass.
No, it's a miracle that he's still. No, I'm kidding. That's a bad pass. But you got lucky. How many bad passes Mendy have?
When?
Last season or that season once, and that was one against
Okay,
Real Madrid.
Nate. If
And then the ref called the handball once. And how many games has he played?
no.
Yeah, shut up then.
And
Yeah.
Donnarumma.
Let me hear the stats then.
And Donnarumma. What about Donnarumma?
Yeah.
That was a clown. What were we talking about? He didn't flop, did he?
It should have been killing
I
Navas, right?
mean,
Hago?
I haven't heard anything from Donnarumma.
Huh?
I haven't heard Donnarumma.
I don't think
having
that was
any big
anything.
game.
Police just choked in general. They gave him the ball. Yeah, they threw
And
the ball
City.
to
What
him.
about City?
Obviously, they choked.
But Chelsea didn't choke.
Chelsea didn't choke. In the second game, you guys barely made it through your lives.